Hi church family, it's Julie Lake, your children's ministry director at Woodlands. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to do an object lesson on God's love. In Psalms 136, there are 26 verses about how God's love endures forever. Now we're not going to read all that right now, but I do encourage you to read it with your family this week. However, we are going to jump into 1 John chapter 4, verses 7 and 8 and 11 and 12. So we're going to start at verse 7. 1 John chapter 4, verse 7. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is from God, and whoever loves has been born of God and knows God. Anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. Let's go down to verse 11. Beloved, if God so loved us, we also ought to love one another. No one has ever seen God. If we love one another, God abides in us, and his love is perfected in us. All right, so what does that look like? Right here we have our love, which is a much smaller container because we're a lot smaller than God, and God's love is this big container here. So we have love that we're born with, and it's a very limited amount of love, and it's not quite pure love because we have human nature, and we can pour our love into other people, and that eventually leaves us empty. God's love endures forever. And not only does it endure forever, God is love. So it's the purest form of love. And God will pour into us and perfect our love, perfect his love in us, so that we can spread God's love to other people and fill them up. And then we're still left with love inside of us. So God's love endures forever. It is perfect because God is love, and God calls us to love one another. Church family, I encourage you to read Psalms 136 this week with your family. It's a great picture of how God's love endures forever. And I really want to thank you for coming. I miss you all so much. I love you all, and have a great week.